Hey guys, today is a really exciting video because I just got my hands on a brand new plugin pack for Final Cut Pro. Let's have a closer look. So if you check out the link down below in the description box, you'll be guided to this website where you can see exactly what's included in this pack. Now, here's a little trigger warning. It's very overwhelming because there's just so much in this pack that I guarantee you're not gonna get around to using everything for at least a couple of years. So if you scroll down through the page, you can see that we have 700 titles, over 1,000 motion graphics, 300 transitions, and they're all easily editable in Final Cut Pro. First, let's talk about the graphics collection that comes within this pack. Now look at all of this. This is absolutely nuts. Basically, these are motion backgrounds, so all we would have to do is just drag and drop any one of those motion backgrounds in our timeline, and you can see the movement, you can see the animation. It's very subtle. So just imagine how good this would look like with titles. You can see how many there are, and one of the best things that I love about Final Cut Pro is that you can actually preview all of these motion backgrounds without having to drop it into the timeline. So you can see how cool these motion graphics are. And if we scroll to the bottom of the collection, we will have infographics, which you can just drag and drop right into your timeline. And of course, it's fully customizable. If you go to the editor here, you can change all of the text to anything you want. So if I wanted to say yes in the background, for example, you can easily plug that in. You can even change the font using these sliders here and the colors, of course. You can scroll down here, you literally can change and customize everything you want. And of course, you can also change the colors in the background animations. Next, we have the icons collection pack. Again, take a look at how many options we have here. And of course, they're animated. So they're very smooth with the animation, and yes, they're fully customizable. So you can just drag and drop it right over a clip, and you can watch it play back, and you can see how smooth this actually is. And if you're shooting a lot of corporate videos, for example, this clip right here, this would work perfectly for corporate work. So you can even extend it to an unlimited time if you'd like, and you can see how well this animation plays back. And you can change all of the parameters as well. There's literally so many options to choose from. And on top of this, they're very well labeled, so you're not gonna have a tough time looking for something that you want. All you would have to do is go right into the search bar here and type for something to see if it's in the pack. Oh wow, they got Ethereum up in here. Yeah, I love that. They got cryptocurrency logos. This is fantastic. Look at this chain link. Wow, okay, I'm getting a little bit too excited here. But you can see what I'm talking about when it comes down to animated icons within this pack. Next up, let's talk about the titles that come included in this pack. This is the biggest portion of the pack because there's just so many options to choose from. We have lower thirds, we have just standard titles that will pop up and fill up the whole entire frame. These are all fully customizable, and they're all animated. So they have very good fluid animation. And we have minimal titles here. We have, if we scroll down, we will have these other corporate titles here that are all listable. So that means that you can have multiple titles on top of each other. So this is especially useful for training videos, corporate videos, or just tutorial videos in general, because you are going to be listing ideas, and you can do that easily without having to use Apple Motion or After Effects. It's all built right into Final Cut Pro. And we have a special section for corporate titles. So for a clip like this right here in the office space, you can see how good something like this type of title will look in this clip. If you're a fan of using shapes within your titles that are fully animated, we have rectangle titles. So if I drag and drop rectangle titles over the clip right here, you can see how it just pops up, fills the frame and it makes everything really engaging. Now the list keeps going on. Now we're at logo titles. So if you want to quickly animate your own logo or your client's logo, all you have to do is just drag and drop right here over a clip, and you can see that we have a drop down or drop zone arrow right here. You can just go ahead and select any image you want, and that can be your logo. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, we do have animated quotations, and you can see how many options we have right here. For example, you're gonna see a lot of stuff like this pop up on videos, especially when they're relating to customer testimonials. So as I play back the footage here, you can see how smooth the animation is with the quotation marks. In and out animations are just so smooth. And if you select it, of course, everything is fully customizable. You can even drag and drop it throughout the whole entire frame of the screen, just like the previous parts of this plugin pack. Now, let's say you want to fit more text on a screen. Well, they have an option for that as well, and it is fully animated. So we have an option here that says longer titles. Again, drag and drop it over any part of the video, and you can see how much text you can actually put in. It's literally paragraphs. Moving on to lower thirds. Now, lower thirds are something that I've always been craving to put into my videos, but unfortunately, Final Cut Pro doesn't have any great built-in lower thirds, and a lot of the plugin packs that I have from other places just don't have this type of fluidity and this animated style of lower thirds. So if I just drag and drop it right here, you can see how good it looks. And again, you can actually drop in your own logo or any image right here using this drop zone option. So these lower thirds are a great way to help share information throughout your video without really distracting your audience. These are especially beneficial for those of you who shoot a lot of interviews. The list keeps going on. We got call outs now. So if you're ever shooting a tutorial video or any other sort of instructional video, call outs are a great way to help isolate a part of your shot to help maybe tell your story or just help out with your instructional video. So again, all of these callouts are fully animated. You can adjust the pointer to any direction you want, and you can, again, drag and drop every single part of this little call out here to make it better for your video. And you can see how smooth the playback is. I mean, I'm doing this on a 2016 MacBook Pro. The specs are completely out of date, and it's playing back very smoothly. And last but not least, we have text animations, and this is going to be at the bottom of the titles collection. And these are fully animated titles. You can see how many options we have right here. So you can literally use this for any type of video that you're shooting and editing, and you can see how much fun these animations can make your titles. So you can have this become an overlay over clips, and you can see here, if I stretch out this clip right here, you can see what happens to the text. It becomes transparent, so you can have footage behind it playing, and you can see how good this really looks. And you're gonna find a lot of these titles in commercials. So if you're shooting a lot of product videos or just marketing material in general, this is what you're gonna wanna look at when you're making those types of videos. Okay, last but not least, I promise, this pack is literally endless. We have a ton of different transitions. So we have these cool, colorful transitions here that use shapes. And again, they play back very smoothly within Final Cut Pro. So if I transition between these two clips right here, boom, very smooth, no stutter, it doesn't slow down playback. Now, my favorite part about the transitions are the glitch effects. Glitch effects are my favorite. I use them in a ton of my videos. They're great for music videos, for product videos, literally for anything. Let me show you how many glitches we have for transitions. I mean, there's just so many. We have 25 glitch transitions in this pack. So there's literally no limit to these transitions. All right guys, so that is the FCPX titles, graphics, and transitions pack. If you're interested, check out the link down below. I strongly recommend that you check it out because if you do get plugins like this, you really don't need to worry about using other programs such as After Effects or Motion. I really just want to stick to editing in one program, and that is Final Cut Pro. So check out that link. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.